Hello everyone, I'm Mike Brewer and I'm here to tell you about a familiar story. You know what it's like? You've had a hard day at work or at play and you've come home to put your beloved car away in the garage. First thing you have to do is fiddle with the right key for the lock, and then once you get in you can put your car away. But I've parked the car too close to the garage door, and remember, at the moment I'm doing this in the drive. If it was raining I'd be angry. So I need to just pull the car back a little bit. Now I've got one other problem. This is an average sized family car. This is an average garage door. But this garage door has got a framework like most. And this car won't fit in it. That's because the wing mirrors are sticking out. So I need to fold away the wing mirrors. There's one, there's two, four. I can open the garage door and put the car away. Now, although this is an average sized car and that is a standard door opening, even for the likes of me, getting this car in this tight spot is tricky. Come on Michael, don't scratch the paintwork. Whoop, I've got it in. Oh no, I'm damaging the aerial now. Oh, it's a bit of a tight squeeze. But I have finally got the car in the garage. Now it's fair to say a lot of you people will have an integral garage door. That's a link between your house and your garage. But with a traditional garage door like this, that integral door becomes redundant because you have to step outside again to lock your goods away. Now, if it has been raining, you've always got this problem to face as well. Yes, rain settling on the top of the garage door. Once you have shut it and locked it away, who's to say that this door is safe? Because even a chap like me could smash that door off its hinges after a few tries. It's not very good, is it? Wow, what a transformation. That house looks amazing. You see, there is a better way. With Premier Roll electric garage doors, you can just approach your house, touch your button, and the garage door raises up for you. There's no getting out of the car, no stopping, no fuss. I love it. Wow, look at the space I've gained as well, the extra inches on the width of the garage. That's because that nasty wooden frame that was supporting the old garage door is no longer here. Fantastic, I don't even have to fold the mirrors in. Do you know what? There's no need for me to squeeze back past the car and come outside, especially if it's raining, and get wet to come and lock the garage doors. I could use the integral door from the garage to the house if I wanted to. There's no locks on the outside of these. They've got deadlocks. When it's shut, it really is shut. Also, there's sensors at the bottom of the doors to stop the little ones getting trapped. And these doors, they're solid and they're manufactured right here in the UK. So I think I'm going to nip off to the factory and see how they screw these things together. And this is it. Premier House. Look at the size of the thing. I can't wait to have a look round inside. Now this is a section of Premier Roll shutter garage door. Look at that. A feat of engineering. And it doesn't just get this shape by chance. No, no, no. It has to go through a complicated process to get there. And it all starts right here with these huge drums of aluminium roll. These are pre-coloured and pre-finished to whatever you want for the front of your house. We've got a nice baby blue to complement the front of somebody's garage. We've got red and of course the white at the back, like the one I'm holding. Now these big drums, they get loaded onto this gigantic machine. Just look at this. The drums are loaded on and the aluminium is fed through. Now the aluminium passes through a series of rollers, and what they're doing is they're forming the bottom half of this shutter shape before they get down to the injector machine, which loads on its own special formula of polyurethane, and this stuff is rather unique. Now this is Paul, he operates the machine. You all right, Paul?
Hi, Mike.
Well, you having a cup of tea, mate?
I might have one a bit later, but first what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the foam and make sure we've got the correct density for when we start work.
Okay, do that then. Oh, that looks like a gloopy mix that they inject into the bottom half of the foam. So what does it do then, once it's in there?
Well, it reacts. And there you see what happens.
Oh, no way. Wow, look at that. So inside the foam, that foam's just continually expanding and filling up all the cracks and crevices. That is amazing. Wow, Paul.
Pretty impressive.
It is impressive, and that's what gives the strength and rigidity
The density,
to the shutter.
That's correct.
I really like that. And is that, oh, that's set already. Look at that. That is brilliant. I told you it was unique, didn't I? Now, the next part is the rest of that foam is then folded over once the polyurethane is inside, and it passes into this gigantic box. Now, believe it or not, this is an oven, and it's rather warm. And what that does is it expands the foam even further to fill up all the cracks and crevices, like on this section that I've got. It makes it incredibly strong and very stiff. Once it leaves this oven, all it's got to do is cool down. All the time, the shuttering has just been cooling down before it gets to this machine, what they call a flying saw. That's because it literally is a flying saw. It's cutting the lengths whilst the lengths are on the move. Then when they come out, you get all types of lengths. You get a standard length for a normal garage door, or lengths like this. Look at the size of this. This is for, what, an aircraft hangar, isn't it? The size of it. Now, this machine can produce up to 1,000 metres of shuttering an hour. Look at the size of the thing. It's impressive, isn't it? Now, a garage door will need a motor, obviously, to pull it up and down. And behind me is a section where they put together the motors for the garage door. The next section on is where they cut the garage doors to length to make sure it fits uniquely. And then once all those bits are cut to length and they've got the motor, the whole thing needs assembling and all stringing together. And that's what these boys are doing here behind me. But this factory is so vast. Look, I've driven most things in my life, but I'm driving a forklift truck around the place. And then once you've got all that in place, you obviously don't want the motor on show, so you need a cover for it. And that's what they're doing here. They're making covers for the motor. Pretty unique, isn't it? Wow, look at this. This is where they're all bubble wrapped, packaged, ready for delivery to your house, so you get your garage door in mint condition. It really is a premier job. So what happens when it's time for your new door to be fitted? Well, for maximum speed and efficiency, the doors are either delivered straight from the factory or they arrive with our experienced electric roller garage door fitters. Their first job is to carefully remove your old garage door, getting rid of the old frame and leaving your garage ready for the fitting of your brand new Premier Roll electric roller garage door. Now, we're already a couple of hours into our Premier Roll garage door insulation, and some dramatic things have already happened. The first of which is that nasty framework that was here, taking up all the space. That's been removed, and now we've got this guide, and this is maintenance free. That's been installed, ready to accept the new door. The electronics have been fitted. We've got this nice little courtesy light that comes on when you press your remote button, and all the rubbish out there, that's all going to be removed, and they take it away. Now, I'm to be believed that in just a few moments' time, the first of our curtain doors is about to be installed. Is that right? So I'm going to let them get on with it and get out of the way. And what's more, for maximum reliability, these electric rollover doors are powered by Somfy motors, the best in the business.